It's a Tom's Take Greater Lansing Local. We're here at Holmes Street School. What was Holmes Street School back in the day? We're on the back side. We got some pictures here posted on the front side. I think this school was built in like 1920 or something. And here's one of its scholars, kindergarten through third grade, Gary Snellenberger. Boy, you were probably the valedictorian all three levels, kindergarten, right? You were the smartest kid in the schoolhouse?
No. Thank you for the offer, but no. But this was my playground.
Yes, there it is.
The playground.
Yes. Wow. And there, where the backstop was?
Far left.
In the corner. All these school yards had playgrounds. And Snelly, before you moved up to Fairview, we'll talk about that in a second. So you lived right over
the White House with all the stuff in the front yard.
In the stuff yard. Yeah, right there. I got you.
1236 East Hazen.
All right. And tell me the relevance of this house right here with the tile roof.
1240.
Right. That burgundy roof there? Yeah.
Chris, Dave, and Vic Marine.
Yeah.
Helen and Nell's the parents. Oh. I was 3 years old and I knocked on the door and said, my mom said it's okay that I eat here.
See, you've been outgoing and kind of on the cutting edge
for
you're a kid.
Years.
Yeah, you've for a long time. What was it like being here at Holmes Street School? We're going to talk about what they've done with the building in a second here, but
wow.
What was it like?
Oh, it was everything here, you had kids all around, not far from Walsh Park where the Vincents are. Victor Jackson lived over here.
Oh, yeah. Some athletes.
Cindy and Steve Lewis lived over there. They ended up going to Sexton, moving over towards Sexton.
Okay.
Ricky and Molly Villarreal lived over just a couple blocks away. Man, this was the place. There were a ton of kids not far from Potter Park. We did it all. I had the huge swing set right behind me where this semi-trailer is.
I see that. We had one of those at Foster's that was way up. I mean, they wouldn't do that now.
Yeah. You almost
afraid
swing
kids
out
would get
over
hurt.
the fence.
Yeah, at Foster we had a big one like that. Yeah. But you know what's really cool about this building is, and this is when I hit Walter French on this same type of situation of repurposing a building. From my understanding, it's affordable housing, and I don't know if it's senior driven, but there's people living in here. And how cool is that?
That's pretty neat. I know quite a few years back it was going to become a computer center or some type of building, and 2 or 3 years into it somebody backed out or defaulted, and it went back into the city's hands. And hey, it looks really nice. A lot of new windows, a lot of additions on the back.
Oh yeah.
They got really cool.
They got a balcony out there with Adirondack chairs and pretty nice.
Air conditioners in all the rooms. This is really nice.
Okay, so you go from Holmes Street School. So you move up with all the beautiful people of Fairview School. What was that transition like?
Yeah, from one hood to the other. it was tough.
Was it?
In the fourth grade, I had the old, little Princeton haircut. The teacher always grabbed my hair, and my dad took it, fixed that, man. He got me a buzz cut so she couldn't. Then it was the ruler snapping.
So why did she? Do you remember her name? You don't.
Mrs. McCullough.
Okay. So for you Fairview alumni, maybe you had similar experiences. So tell me, what deserved that kind of treatment of you?
Oh, probably talking.
You talking?
Talking in class you're not supposed to, not paying attention.
Really?
You all know me.
You're still the same, Snelly. Anyway, but that, I'm sure we have we'll post this on the eastern side. I'm sure a lot of Home Street. You remember 5th and 6th grade basketball, Snelly?
Oh yeah.
And Foster Bulldog here.
Fairview Falcons.
Fairview Falcons and Fairview Stingrays were the other. You had two teams.
They might have been. That was Dan Wedley's team.
Yeah, Dan Wedley's team. Yeah, you were the Pat Hart. Okay, so I remember this was in the Quaker League, 5th and 6th grade. We all named our own teams. Okay, Holmes was the Globetrotters.
Were they?
Yeah, the Holmes Globetrotters, and so was Allen Street was the Globetrotters.
Well,
Globetrotters were. They were hot. Bingham with the Wildcats. How I remember that stuff, I don't know. Anyway, Snelly, it's great. I think it's really cool. Maybe this added a lot for you as far as being an outgoing person, making that transition, going from one elementary school to another at a critical age. 3rd grade to 4th grade. That takes. That's tough.
I don't like to see any child go through anything, any animosity.
Yeah.
struggling like that. You know.
Yeah.
It was a little tough. I don't remember a lot of that. I made a lot of great friends at Fairview and kept them forever.
You just doubled your friends. That's what you did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So when you went to Pattingale, you knew all the Holmes kids.
Yeah, man. Like Jimmy Peepers, man. And
Oh, I remember Jimmy Peepers.
Jimmy Peepers. Oh, he's into.
Remember that fight he got in with Bob Richards and up there in the
Yes.
Pattingale? Remember that fight?
Yeah.
That fight was promoted for days.
Yeah, I tell you what, Jimmy Peepers right now would probably manhandle anybody you know. He's really into CrossFit.
Yeah.
He's 68 years old. He's in the top 10 in the
Yes.
nation.
So Bob Richards, if you're out there, watch out, Jimmy Peepers. He's coming after you, baby. Anyway, Tom's Take Greater Lansing Local. We love embracing the old schools here in Snelly. He's an alumni, proud alumnus of Holmes Street School. Till next time.
Enjoy.